All right, folks, here's part 2 to being toxic is not normal. So here's an extended list of things that toxic people and their band of useful idiots do that is just not normal. So another one is when the toxic person seduces an unsuspecting targeted individual for the purposes of reaping a positive reaction. They have no intentions of a relationship with them. They just like the feeling of being validated as an attractive being. That is not only highly superficial and selfish, it's just simply not normal. Normal people don't do that. And for those who have done it, at least they feel some degree of remorse. These toxic people do not. In fact, they make a mockery out of it. Another thing is using intimate situations as a means to shame you. That is also not normal. Intimate moments between yourself and a significant other is usually sacred, something that is between both of you, a connection that is deep and meaningful. But with toxic people, they'll wield it as a weapon of shame. Despite the fact that it was the toxic person that usually initiates it. So yes, that's not normal. Another thing that's not normal is when they threaten you, the toxic person and their band of useful idiots. They instill fear by a variety of cruel actions, for instance, such as stalking, in order to instill fear in you. Or they will threaten to do something to you, either threaten to harm your dog, your children, you, or they will threaten to harm themselves as a means of control. It's not normal. And that is the common theme among these types of techniques, is they are weaponized to control the targeted individual. And that's an unhealthy degree of control that no one should have over you. Normal people don't seduce others to get validation, to then turn around and mock the person they selected for falling for their deception. I mean, regular people, normal people just don't do that. And toxic people and their useful band of idiots, they do. It's weird. It's pathetic. It's disgusting. And toxic people and their band of useful idiots actually enjoy gloating over having control over other people. They actually feel good. They have a pep in their step because they've been able to threaten someone into submission, or they've chipped away at someone's confidence, or they've successfully sabotaged and created a barrier to someone's success, or they've successfully chipped away at someone's reputation. They actually feel joy in doing that. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but there's a German term called Schadenfreude, where they take delight in other people's misery. But not only do they take delight in other people's misery, they are an active component to that person's misery. It's just diabolical. Toxic people and their band of useful idiots pathologically lie. And how you know that they're lying? Their lips are moving. They're lying about everything. They lie about who they are. They lie about what they do. They lie about who they like. In fact, the fact that they say that they like someone is a lie because they like no one. They love no one. They're not capable of any of that. Normal people actually create genuine, authentic relationships. They don't need to lie in order to be accepted. They don't need to create situations as a way to convince themselves of the lie. Normal people don't do that. You see serial killers try to justify their actions by doing that. You see rapists trying to justify their actions in doing that. These toxic people are along the same vein in justifying their actions. They lie. And they turn around and mock their target for falling for their deception. The arrogance. It's not normal. They will steal. They will copy and mirror your traits to try and become you. Literally, they really think they can become Invasion of the Body Snatchers by mirroring you. They know that their lives is crappy, so crappy that they want to be you. Because they put a narrative in their head, not knowing what you've gone through, but in their head, you haven't gone through enough pain like they have. Because no one goes through enough pain like they did. Because they're the ultimate victim. You put the word victim in a dictionary and you just paste their picture. They are like the poster child of victimhood. Or so they like others to think, so they can get that attention. Yeah, they want to be you. Regular people are about being a better version of themselves. Normal people are in competition with themselves, not with other people. Another thing is this pathological jealousy and envy. Now, yes, occasionally there's an envy bug that happens. Sometimes if I see like someone with a really nice figure, I'm like, oh, the tinge of envy. But then I turn it around and I go, well, what can I do to get to where I want to be? I can set goals. I change it around and say, look, good for her, good for him, for getting to where they want to be. What goals can I set and what can I do in order to achieve my ideal? Instead, these toxic people and their band of idiots will actually have this pathological envy and jealousy about anything. It could even be about your hair color. It could be about literally how you breathe. I don't think I'll do a part 3. I think you guys get the gist. Toxic people are just not normal. And it's just really imperative that you remember that every time they do some stupid, crazy making stuff, Remember, they are not normal.